me. I'll be lucky to get a seat now. Some gypsies just got on and now they're playing Despacito. I don't want them to see the camera because then they'll come over and look for money off me. It is nice, but very nice. I feel like dancing. One of the greatest songs of all time, yeah. Louis Fonsi. I'm gonna check if I have a euro or two and I'll just give it to them, yeah, sure, why not? It's very good. Just arrived at Pompeii Scavy is the name of the station, and I just went online there and I bought a ticket and the audio guide. I'm not going with the guided tour. I'd rather do it on my own time, you know. Get the guided tour, like you might have to go to the toilet or something, run away, and then you have to come back and find them and all that. It's very controlled, you know. So, as you just come past the ticket office, there's a load of shops selling pizza and all. What's that? Don't know. What's that? No, I have one. Thanks. Maybe later.
Hi sir, do you want a drink?
Fella asked me if I want something to drink and I'm walking up with a full bottle of beer in my hand. Open your eyes, pal. Anyways, the beer is just yes. The beer is just a little cure, you know, hair of the dog. I had a few too many last night. This will bring me back to 100%, you know. I say I was about 70%, 65, 70. I can already feel myself getting up to 80. 85. Recharging. 88. Oh yeah, I'll just have the one and then I'll wait a few hours and I'll have another one later. When I come out of here in a couple of hours, I'll enjoy a nice sandwich maybe, or pasta, or pizza, or lasagna. Very nice restaurants around here. The beer will do for now. I've got the water in the bag, very important, and I've got the sun cream as well, so I'll have to slap some of that on. Here we go. Just waiting for my audio guide. I got my audio guide. It's just a smartphone, yeah. There's no earphones. They can't give out earphones because of the coronavirus, you know. They gave this a good wipe down, so no worries there. It's yeah, she showed me how to work it. It looks pretty basic, pretty straightforward. I've just entered the place, so right, we'll see how it goes. It's the Temple of Apollo. You can see Mount Vesuvius behind it. It's Apollo over there, and that's his sister Diana. Yeah, the audio guide, it's pretty handy actually. The half-a-head horseman. almost the headless horseman. The headless fella lying under him. Reminds me of myself when I'm doing the painting. You know, the delicate work. They're doing a bit of, could be doing a bit of scraping something off and then filling it and that, you know, sand it down. Same clothes as well, he's dressed like a painter. A real cool fella as well, he had to be, didn't he? I didn't want to talk to him, I didn't want to disturb him when he's doing his work, you know. He must be sick of people coming up and eyeing him. Well, he's in the wrong job, I suppose, if he's not a fan of people coming up to him and taking photos and that. So right in the middle of Pompeii, in the middle of all the ruins, we've got this little restaurant here. It's got pizza, sandwiches and everything. I'm after getting a, what's it called? It's Sfoglietta, I think it's called. Crispy, it's real warm as well, it's lovely. It's crispy and it's got ricotta cheese inside it. This is a famous dessert here in Campania. I said I wanted to try it when I was in Naples, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I saw it here, so I thought, why not? It's hard work. It's very crispy. There's loads of layers of pastry on it. I haven't even gotten near the cheese yet. Got myself a cappuccino. Every time I see a cappuccino I just get one. If they have a coffee machine. And I got a beer. Every time I see a beer I just get one. You have to try the Sfoglietta if you come to Naples. Almost done now, it's my first one ever. It's delicious. I'll wash it down with that beer now in a minute. Look at that. Class. Very nice. This place is huge, it's a lot bigger than I was expecting. I believe there's a few more of them lying around. It's the sports arena. That was a copy of a cast of a horse. So it wasn't a cast of a horse, it was a copy of a cast of a horse. I want to see more of the casts, yeah, of the bodies. They're very famous, I've seen pictures before. But I've been here a while now and I haven't came across them yet. It's a big city. Got Despacito stuck in my head now. Just been playing it over and over and humming it and whistling it. And then I remembered those gypsies on the train playing it. It's one of those songs, isn't it? It's like La Bamba. I'm gonna have to listen to something else now just to get rid of it. These are old houses, you can just walk through them. Well, they're not new really. Here's the storage of all the archaeological finds over the years. And the plaster casts of people. Look, there's a child. So that child would have been found exactly in that position, and they've made a plaster cast. The fella crouched down holding his face. He was found beside his mule. So he's called a mule driver. I just heard that in the audio guide. Been walking around in the sun for at least a couple of hours now, so I'm wrecked. Need to get a big bottle of water. I think I've seen most of it now. Definitely worth the trip. About 45 minutes outside of Naples. The audio guide was alright. I mean, it'll tell you what you need to know. It was a bit annoying because it stopped a few times. It was just plain. It was like halfway through and it just stopped. That did happen a few times, but it was cheap enough. Yeah, I paid for the entrance ticket. The entrance ticket I think is usually $18.50. Well, that's what I saw online. That's if you want to skip the queue. Now there wasn't really a queue anyways. So and then the audio book. So with the entrance ticket and the audio book or the audio guide, that cost €25. If you want to get a tour guide for a couple of hours, that was about €50. Yeah, I suppose. But look, at a place like this would be worth getting a tour guide. It's such an interesting place. You probably learn a lot more about the lava and how it all came down. Like, I didn't really come across that in the audio guide. It's coming to the end now, and it's some view. Look at that. Then on the other side you have Vesuvius. Pretty sure that's Vesuvius over there. I think like when that erupted, it came all the way down here and destroyed most of this city and killed all of its inhabitants. That must have been some scene, you know. I don't know if people escaped it, and you see, that's why I probably should have gotten a tour guide. Or I could have just watched a couple of videos before I came here. You know, I've seen documentaries on it, but you know, you forget these things. But to think of that erupting and all the lava coming down and people just running for the hills. The hills are quite far away, so. It was a couple of thousand years ago anyways, wasn't it? It's some spot. I'd love a swim now. Sorrento's not far from here. I might go to Sorrento. The other option is to go back to Naples and swim in the port. Some of the lads in the hostel did that yesterday. I'll get down here and then a Google search will help me make my decision. Got myself a... I thought it was called a panini, but I suppose panini probably just means sandwich. It's called the Italiano. And this is definitely my favourite Italian beer, Nastro Azzurro, which back home is actually Peroni. But as I probably mentioned before, the Peroni here is different. It's in a brown bottle and it tastes very different. Actually, I was worried when I first got here. I had a bottle of it and there was no taste, and I thought, fuck, I'm drinking a Peroni and don't taste it. I thought I had the coronavirus. That's one of the symptoms, isn't it? No taste. But then I switched and had another beer, and the next beer was lovely, much nicer. So I was like, I'm doing all right, not to worry. So I'm just on booking.com looking for a hotel for tonight and tomorrow. My last 2 nights, I'll treat myself to a hotel. I've had enough of the hostels. Not really surprised, to be honest.